guys, hey. So if you're tuning in for the replay, just hit hashtag replay. When y'all are in, let me know that you're here. Put some hearts on the screen so I know my comments are working. So give me just a minute. I'm going to share this like I usually do. Let's see. I hope you guys are doing good. It's been a little bit crazy this morning. I'll be honest, when I woke up, I did not plan on doing a live tonight because we were just, hey, Courtney, we're just going crazy at work, and Tuesdays are a little crazy anyway at work, and the sinuses and pollen mess is just getting on my nerves, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I could hardly talk this morning. Hey, Liza. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Pammy. Oh, and Tammy's watching. Hey, Tammy. Oh, girl, you are getting so close to your cruise. I'm kind of excited for you. A little bit jealous. Ain't gonna lie. But I'm excited for y'all. Give me just a second. I'm going to be sharing this out again in my group because I got to take care of my girls. Let's see. How was y'all's Tuesday? Was it as crazy as mine? Tell me how yours was. Put some hearts or something up there. Hey, Holly. Okay, so I already have my hack done. I did a really simple look with my lips, and my blush is Sandstone. I'll show you what that looks like. It's this terracotta kind of color right there. Y'all, I'm like the messiest girl when it comes to my compacts. But that's the Sandstone there. I could go in and put a little Desert Sunset over it if I wanted to, but, you know, it's just us right now. So, let's go ahead and get started. I want to tell you guys what I'm doing tonight is just going to do a simple, yeah, Liza, totally busy at work. And yours is probably busier than mine because where you are. Have you started school yet, or are you getting, how is that going? Hey, Rebecca. Sarah, you ain't rug shopping. That's not fair. Sarah, come on. It's not fair to tell people that you're going home decor shopping when we're stuck at work. Alright, so I want to show y'all tomorrow at noon our time. Hey Donna! At noon our time, all of the stuff that was available for our Galentine's special for Valentine's Day, I guess they kind of overstocked or something. I'm not sure what happened. Sure, Sarah, just rub that in, get the best deal, and tell us all about it. Really, I'm teasing. So, hey Nicole, hey Whitney. So all of the stuff that we posted about last week for the Valentine's special is like on major clearance starting tomorrow at noon. I will tell you flat out, I know this is going to go fast. One of the first things I'll tell you about, I'm going to get to the eyes, I promise. I just want to tell you about this. This is our, this is 2 compacts. You know, all of our foundation is made so that you can, it's refillable. So these are 2 refillable compacts. You can fit 4 eyeshadows or 2 singles like your highlight, contour, blush, or illuminator in there. And it's best friends. You can snap it apart. One friend gets this side and the other friend gets this side, or you can keep it both for yourself. Hey, Dorinda. So this is going to be $7.50 for both of them, y'all. For both of them. Now, there's the eyeshadow deal I'm going to tell you about. I have to say, this deal, I'm like blown away by. Y'all know our perfectors. I always show you my perfectors, and this is the one I use every morning. It's $13 a piece. Softest beauty blender you will ever put on your face. You want to replace them about every 2 to 4 months, just like your mascara because of hygiene reasons. So check it out, okay? These are our Love Notes. Love Notes Perfector. It's a 3-pack. Now, remember, these are $13. These were on sale for Valentine's Day for $25 for all 3 of them. Hey, Jennifer, you found me. Hey, Tommy Ray. So, this one says, I love hack. You can't see it in the plastic. There you go. I love hack. This one says XOXO. Yeah, cute, right? I know it's backwards for y'all. This one is super cute and bright pink. It says, be mine. Sorry about that. Be mine. Okay, so tomorrow, these are not going to be $25. These, I'm pulling up my screen because I don't want to lie to y'all. 3 perfectors for $15. $5 a piece. Y'all, seriously? That's better than Walmart prices, and this is much better quality. I've bought a few of those Walmart blenders. No, this is much better quality. And it comes in this cute packaging, but this is something that you definitely want to stock up on coming up, because my goodness, 3 of these are $5 a piece. There's 3 of these, so you're paying $15 for this box, $5 for each of the 3 perfectors, and that will last you probably the rest of the year, unless you're heavy on yours like I am. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to tell you about, because we're doing our eyes, is going to be the assorted chocolates, or chocolate eyeshadow collections. They come in this cute heart shape, like, hey Kimberly Ann, hey Leanne. They come in this cute heart shape like chocolate box, and it's 6 colors, okay? The first one's chocolate and diamonds. That's going to be, and I'm going to do my eyes with one of these sets, so, but it'll be the last one I show you. I'm so excited I can't talk. Okay, so chocolate and diamonds. Chocolate and diamonds, you have Mama on Wednesdays. I hope y'all can see this. Okay, Mama on Wednesdays. No, Mama on Wednesdays. Then you have Coco. Let me show you. It comes with Sabrina here. I have several compacts. That's why there's some places missing. Coco down here. Y'all see that dark? Isn't it beautiful? Bright Eyes, which is right here. And then Stay Golden is in my everyday. Where did I do a Stay Golden? Ah, there it is. Sorry. Stay Golden right there. So Stay Golden actually is one of the foster care colors. So I know they're beautiful, right? Hey Amanda. Hey Brenda. So that's just chocolate and diamonds. Now the hot chocolate set comes with Bright Eyes. I love this copper. It looks good on so many people. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. The Bright Eyes Gilded gets a lot of play. Zion has been one of my favorites recently. Kind of terracotta looking. You got Bubba down here, very warm, neutral brown there. Valencia is this gorgeous color. Look how bright that is. It's just really pretty. And then Coco, the one that we had mentioned before, that dark one. This is a good one to line your eyes or do that bit of shadow or smoke in the corner. Now, here's what we're doing tonight. Y'all ready? Gotta make sure I have all this out. So I've got Rome. Rome is right here in the middle. Rome. We're going to do a little bend and snap. We got Amethyst, Trust, and let me put this one in here so you can see this one. This is Ken. It's gorgeous, right? No, that's not Ken. This is Amethyst. This is the one you want in there. I had Midnight in there. I've been playing around with blues lately, so I'm just all disorganized. So this is Ken. It's a beautiful plum color. This comes with that one. And let's see, the last would be Stardust. So let me get this set up. Stardust is such a beautiful shimmer, very neutral, and it goes with so many skin tones. Now I'm just going to get my bend and snap because I didn't show that one to y'all because it was in the other one. Bend and snap. You guys, if you've seen me do my eyes before, you know that bend and snap is one of my favorites. And this is proof. I use this quite a bit, okay? Hey Kim, hey Elka, hey Jen and Leah. How fun is this? Okay, so I've got cold medicine in me, so I'm a little wired. First thing I'm going to do, okay, we're going to do this. I'm using, this is the assorted chocolates. You get all 6 of these, $49, y'all. Normally, these are $14 a piece. But for this sale, it starts at noon tomorrow. You need to get me your orders like tonight to make sure that you get it before they run out. So, hey Sue. So this is the assorted chocolates. This is the colors I'll be using tonight to do a smoky eye. Now, a lot of you may be looking at that and saying, wait a minute, smoky eye? That's a little bright for smoky eye, right? Well, here's the thing, is smoky eye doesn't mean black, people. So, The smoky eye is made to look a little bit slept in. You want it to be a little messy, so don't freak out when you start doing this yourself and it doesn't go exactly how you think it should, because you're building layer upon layer, and by the time you get to the end, you're gonna blend it out and it's gonna look awesome. I feel like you guys are a little bit farther away from me than normal, so forgive me if you can't see details. That may be good tonight since I'm kind of going on this cold. But hey, are y'all ready for this? I'm going to show you a trick that I actually learned from watching one of Kara's videos. First of all, when I do a smoky eye, or usually, hey Bailey, when I do a smoky eye, usually we'll do like a more simplified smoky eye, especially if it's just work or church. So usually, if I know that I'm going to do a real smoky eye, I usually try to do my eyes before I do the rest of my face. So have any of you guys ever done your eyes and then have all the eyeshadow fall out on your face? Put some hearts or wave at me or something if you've done that before, because that is so frustrating, because you're like, oh, all right, my contour is on point, got my highlight going on, and then you do your eyes and it just falls all over the place. Well, I wasn't about to do that today because it's crazy. Been a crazy day. So I have my highlight and contour and blush and everything on already, but I'll show you a trick about cleaning that up in just a minute. One other trick I'm going to show you to get started that I learned from one of Kara's videos, hey Miss Joyce, is she actually uses Moonlit, which is the lightest highlight color with our foundation. She uses that on her eyes as a primer. And I totally suggest you guys doing that. All I'm going to do is come in here, evens out all of the redness, especially with me with these allergies, cold, whatever you want to call it. You know, my eyes look crazy and swollen anyway. But it evens out the redness, and what I like most about it is this lighter part up here, right on that brow bone. It's going to be a real nice and bright look, so that by the time I'm done, you'll have that good gradient from the dark smoky all the way up to the light highlight there underneath your brow bone. Alright, so we've got that set. You can, if you guys wanted to, use a primer like NYX Glitter Primer is great, especially if you're putting a lot of color on your eye. This has glitter primer, but I use it for my regular eyeshadows most days, and it does not crease. You just put it on and let it sit for a few seconds. It gets kind of tacky, and then you'll go and put your regular eyeshadow on however you choose to. So I'm going to be using a few brushes today. I actually, because the Lord has blessed me in this business, I have two sets of brushes, because I like to keep one for me and one for my clients. So I'm using both of my eyeshadow everything brushes. The only reason I do this is when I'm on camera, I don't like to mix my light and dark colors until I'm ready to do that. It's a little OCD, I'm sorry. So I would use both of these probably. And look at this, I just unpacked this new multitasker brush. I'm excited to use that, and I'm going to show you something special when I use that. Okay, so when you're starting with your smoky eye, you always want to start with the lightest color that's going to go on your lid. For me, this is going to be Rome. I'm going to use my eyeshadow everything, the fluffy end of my eyeshadow everything, and just go in and pack that color all over. Now you'll notice that I'm not brushing a lot. I'm just packing it. That is, I don't even know if that's a technical word, that's just what I'm saying. You just pat it on there. If that music is too loud, y'all let me know. I just like to have a little music, it helps me think. See, this Rome is very soft and just natural looking. But the reason you start with that color is the skin color is it'll, in addition to your primer, it gives your the darker colors a little more smoothness whenever you go to put them on. Because sometimes if you'll put a dark color straight on your lid or straight on primer, it will like grab and catch, and it won't be as smooth as it needs to be. So we're gonna go, we got our Rome done. I'm gonna move on to, let's do Bend and Snap next. I'm just having fun with it, guys. So remember, when you're doing your eyes, the bend and snap is like the pinkish, mauvish color. When you're doing this, don't freak out if you don't like the way it looks immediately, because you work on that. So I like to start with this bend and snap over my crease. I have more fleshy lids up here. So remember my video the other day, when you're doing your eye makeup, don't lean back to do them. Always lean forward or keep your eyes straight, because you want to see what other people see when they meet you. So I'm going to come and put this right over my crease. I don't go in my crease, I do it right over. Oops. This bend and snap is just so pretty. It gives just enough color, I feel like. But the more, like if you wanted more, the way these are made, you just keep adding. And it brings more. Now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try not to put too much color right here in the corner of my eye. I'm going to keep this kind of light and bright. And I'm working in my mirror and the phone, so who knows how this will turn out, right? I'm going to come into just on my bottom lid with the bend and snap, just so it has a little more coverage there. Now, all of our brushes have two ends, and when I'm working in the corner of my eye, sometimes I'll switch to the bullet end instead of the fluffy end. But right now, I feel pretty confident just using the fluffy, because it feels good. Alright, so that's got, you can see the roam here, and then the pinkish, mauvish, whatever, bend and snap that's there in the corners and above my creases, giving me the dimension and making my eyes look a little more, it's just giving my eyes a little more depth. So, hey Ashley. Hey Melanie. Alright, so if we've used so far these two colors, I'm going to go on, and I think I'm going to go with amethyst. I think last time I did one of these, I used Ken, and I want to be a little different this time. So we'll do amethyst, which is the bluer. Yeah, I think we'll do that just to see what it looks like. To start with, I'm going to use the fluffy brush, and then we'll see what it does. Now, whenever you get ready to put your dark color in your corner, it's alright to use your fluffy brush to start with and do just a circle. Just like that. I'm not good with keeping one eye closed, so that's one thing I have to work on. See, I'm doing just a big circle right here. And you guys are probably thinking, dear Lord, what is she doing to her face? Well, we're going to get there. Just hold on. So I'm doing a circle. One thing, too, I try to be real intentional about is when I'm using these brushes, especially the fluffy ends, if you hold your brush close like this, you're not going to be using the brush for what it's for. You'll actually be, you will have a little too much control. And so you want to hold it towards the end to let the brush do its job. Let it blend a little bit. Now, at this point, we don't have to blend a lot because we're still building. This is probably going to be a little bit longer video than you guys are used to following with me, but feel free to come in and out if you feel like you need to. I mean, if you guys want to drive down here and bring me some coffee, that's cool too. I don't really have issues with drinking coffee late at night, but some people do. I don't know. Yeah, the Smokey eye gel is pretty, people are intimidated by it, but really it's just slapping color on. So here's something that I want to show you. Look at how dark and purple this is, right? And see how it warms up. I just think that's so pretty. One of my most favorite things, hey Jenny, to look at in nature is when you have the brightness of a sun streaming in like through the woods or something, and you see how bright it is on one side and then how shaded and dark it is on the other. That contrast, I love it. Anyway, so I love these colors here together. This is, so we're at Rome, a little bit of Fin and Snap, and Amethyst right there, okay? So now what I'm going to do with the Amethyst, I'm going to switch over to this. And I'm going to go under my eye. And this is part of what makes it the smoky eye. This is what smoky eyes are really known for. And come in here and just line under the bottom. You want to go about 2/3 of the way. Just, well, I'd say half to 2/3. Like right under your iris there. Can y'all do your makeup and not open your mouth? I can't do that. So you don't have to worry about being too neat. Remember, we're going to be messy and then we're going to smooth it out later, okay? Alright, so if I wanted to, I'm kicking stuff around. I could take this and blend this out a little bit. I'm going to show you real quick because I forgot to put my setting powder on. Whenever you're doing your eyes, you can always use this brush just to clean it. This is the Detail Hack brush. It has my highlight on it still from when I put it on earlier. You can just use that to clean it up. Okay. So you can see at this point, I could probably smooth it out and kind of go with that, but we're going to go a little deeper. I'm going to switch just to Trust, my favorite color in the world. Guys, this is looking scary, but y'all hang with me. Trust is the dark brown, and I'm just going to go in the corners. Just to make sure I have enough of the smoky look without being, I don't know how to explain it. I just want a little more depth. And I'll still build there underneath the eyes. Alright, girls. So let's take this other one. You see, I had to make myself move this out a little bit, or move my hand out so I can blend. Just do little circles pretty much. I want to do a couple more steps, so y'all hang with me, okay? Oh, thank you, Jeff. You know, I really enjoy teaching. I helped to teach a diabetes prevention class at work. And, which is weird because you wouldn't think that, I mean, I have my own health issues, but I'm teaching it because I like sharing what I know. And I feel like the Lord has blessed me. He's given me that passion, so it's kind of helping me. So I've got my, I feel like I've got the smoke going on. I want to clean this up a little bit, but this is what I want to show you guys to add a little bit to the, let me leave this for last, just because. I want to clean this up a little bit more. So when you're using a brush like this, you're just going to come in here and just bring it straight up. See how it cleans up under my eye, but then also this area here, it just kind of, it just cleans it up, y'all. Come in with the same color here. And this brush is so soft. I feel like you just can't go wrong with it. Alright. Hey, Susie. Hey, Miss Lee. Okay, so I've got most of that done. And this is the part I wanted to show you. Yes, I'll go ahead and show you. I still need to do a liner. So this is my brand new multitasker. See how it's got this little end? What I could do is come in here with my Trust and just do a quick line right at my lash line. Trust is the dark brown. You can also do this with your Salem eyeshadow if you have that. But this is what I've got. This is what comes with the assorted chocolates special that's going to be just $49 for all 6 colors tomorrow. Okay. So I feel like I just kind of half did that eye. I have like no lashes, so I have to do that. Oh, thank you, Susie. Yes, did you get that $10 thing? Because that's what I did. The one that's addicting online, the $10 attic or whatever it's called. Yeah, I think I have problems with that. It's my friend Dorinda's fault. She added me to that group. Alright, so we're going to go in. Y'all. Oh, here it is. This is our Stay Spray. Y'all have heard me talking about this with our foundation. It's a setting spray. That's what it's made for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray the flat end of my Perfector. I'm sorry, not Perfector, Multitasker. I usually use the Multitasker for my lips, but y'all have heard me say I can use this for eyes and brows and everything. I know I'm calling it all kinds of stuff. Okay, so I've got the tip wet a little bit, and I'm going to come in to my Stardust here and just tap it in there. Okay, kind of caking it on there, and now I'm going to come and just press this into the center of my eyelid, not my eye. And what this does, it gives it a really, really saturated look with the shimmer as well as the color. Can y'all see how pretty that is? I love playing with colors. Okay, do the same thing over here. I'm concentrating it mostly in the center of my eyelid. Right there. Oh my gosh. Man, when God made colors, He made pretty. Alright. So let's come back in. I have to choose which brush I'm using for this. Let me just clean the brush real quick, y'all. Just using our Restore Spray. Thanks for hanging with me, y'all. I like having this music playing. It's like I'm doing my own dance party or something. Alright, so all I'm going to do is come back in with Rome that we use very first. Just tap it in on my fluffy brush. I'm coming in the corner of my eye. And just make sure that the corner is just still light for me. Now, when you're doing a traditional smoky eye, you could go ahead and make that all dark too, but I just like having most of the color at the corner of my eyes rather than here, because it makes me feel like I look tireder. With a smoky eye, there's probably a little more room to play with that, but that's where we're going with it. Alright, so let me show you real quick how I would finish this look. If you need falsies and you can do falsies, go right ahead and do that. I'm not going to use my falsies tonight because I'm going to bed after this. Thank you, girl. What I am going to do, using a little bit of my Honey Illuminator up here. Just to make sure that catches the light good. I just like having the balance from the brow bone to that darkness, and I need to touch up that dark. See, it doesn't matter how, oh, thank you, Dorinda. It doesn't matter how messy you feel like you've been. You're going to keep doing what you need to do to get it done. We shall come to church tomorrow with smoky eyes. See what the husbands and boyfriends say, right? They're like, where are you going? What kind of church you go to? Hey, Lynn. Alright. So smooth that out a little bit. Do some mascara just to show you that I really do have lashes. The good thing is, because you have the eyeshadow under your eyes, so you don't really need a lot of liner because you got the soft liner of the eyeshadow. If you wanted to line this, I've done it before and a lot of people could do it, but I would probably tight line or line in your water line like I talked about the other day when I was doing the video in the group in Mercy, Grace, and Mascara. So it's probably what I would do. Holy cow, I need to buy some more mascara. Jeff needs a smoky eyes. Oh, that would be interesting. Thank you, Amanda. Lynn, I'm feeling so much better. My voice is even stronger. I told you I've never had it be to where I had no voice in the morning, but then by the time I get home, I'm actually feeling pretty well done. I mean, I feel so much better. Anyway, Lynn was worried about me at work this morning. So, got my lashes done. We're gonna finish up with some brows. Normally I use my Oak eyeshadow to do my brows, but I'm gonna make it special for you guys, and we're gonna use the shadow contour. This is a cream all of our stuff is cream, of course, so this is a cream contour, and it has more of the cream brow effect like you would find with Wonder Brows and stuff like that. So I'm just using our Know Your Angles brow brush, and I already got a little bit on here, and all I do is just draw the line where I want my brows to go. My brows are getting thinner as I age. It's part of the hormone issues, I guess. Thank you, Eve. Whatever. So what you do is you come and you draw your bottom line underneath like the bottom border or whatever of your eyebrow. Then you do the top one the same way. You notice I still haven't gotten any more product on my brush. I'm just moving the product that I've already put there to where I want it, so it'll fill in between the lines. Now, my brow gets a little short, so I build it up a little bit at the end. I haven't heard that song in forever. Same thing over here. This is the Wicked Stepchild eyebrow. So hopefully it'll turn out right. Can't guarantee it will. I know when you guys do your brows, that always looks good, right? Mary will give me black eyes. Well, that's a different kind of smoky eyes, but hey. At least he's a good sport, right, girls? One thing I like about working with cream too, to me, a little bit better than powder, is if it gets in a part of my skin I don't like, I just wipe it off and keep going. The powder, I feel like sometimes it'll soak into my skin pretty easy. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But to me, it just feels like the cream, especially to start with, is a little more forgiving. The stays in your brow, it doesn't make it feel matted or anything. It just, to me, it just fills it in and colors it a little bit. Alright, so that would pretty much be it. They say whenever you have really smoky eyes or darker eyes, you don't want to do heavy lips, so that's why I left my lips the way they are. Still feel like I probably could clean this a bit. There we go. Oh, by the way, that shadow that I used for my brows, I also used on the sides of my nose, just to kind of increase the shadow that's already there to make my nose appear a little slimmer. Thanks for your face, girls. Alright, so that's how you do smoky eye. How many of you guys think that you can probably go out or go to your bedroom and do a smoky eye in the morning if you wanted to? It's not nearly as hard as people make it out to be. You just start with your lightest color. Most smoky eyes are probably going to use at least 4 colors, but don't let that overwhelm you. You start with your lightest color. Your midtones you'll put right over your crease to make sure that you're building that dimension as you go, and then the closer you get to your lash line, the darker you get. That's how easy it is. You go ahead and just put it all on there. If you don't like it, wait until you're done blending and cleaning up under your eyes. If you're in the middle of it and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I can't do this, and you go ahead and slap it all off, well, what have you done? You've wasted your time. So wait until you're done with all the steps that you planned out, and then blend it out with your really fluffy eyeshadow everything brush. This is like key when it comes to blending, is having that fluffy brush. Blend it all out, and then make your decision on whether you like it. You can't make a decision on whether you like it if you're in the middle of it. So just finish the job and see what you think. So girls, thank y'all for joining me and hanging with me for so long. And Jeff, thank you. If y'all have any questions about any of these techniques, just let me know. That's what I'm here for. Also, don't forget, tomorrow at noon, this stuff is going on sale. Like, seriously, you'll get these 6 eyeshadows for $8 a piece. When normally we'd be spending $14 a piece to get them. So make sure that you either text me your order tonight and I will put it in for you at noon tomorrow when I go on my lunch, or you log on to your mascarabeauty.com/tabruis account, which is totally free for my customers, and you go ahead and purchase it yourself. Hey Mary, thank you for watching. So yeah, make sure you go do that. And like I said, these our Perfector beauty blenders, you know, usually, like I said, usually you get one for $13, but the special, because they're putting them on clearance, they don't want to keep the Galentine stuff in their warehouse anymore. So they're going on sale. Normally this was $25. Now you get 3 for all of $15. So $5 a piece. You'll have the softest beauty blender. Like we've mentioned before, this is not no Walmart beauty blender. I would much rather have that on my face any day of the week than something I bought at Walmart, and I can tell you that because I've tried both, so, and several others. But this definitely makes me happier. So $15 gets you 3 Perfectors tomorrow at noon. Let me know tonight. You need to change that Perfector out every 2 to 3, maybe 4 months anyway, just like you would your mascara or whatever sponges you use. So go ahead and stock up on this. Let me know. Last thing was, this is just going to be until they run out of items. This is why I'm making such a big deal about it. You have the magnetic. This is 2 square compacts. You could fit 4 eyeshadow blushes in either one of them, or you could fit 2 singles, like this illuminator, for example, which is honey. You can fit this on a lip and cheek in there, or whatever you want. So for tomorrow, this set, the Best Friends set, is $7.50 for 2 of them. Cannot change. You cannot do any better than that. So, yeah, Jeff, that it will be great for everything. Our gift basket for the women's conference is coffee, so I wonder how I could work that in. We have to figure that out. Okay, so guys, thank y'all for joining. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what I can get for you with this special going on. And if you want to get together to try this foundation or some of the eye looks, just let me know. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a very blessed week. I'll see you at church tomorrow. Bye, y'all.